Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this special edition of News Now, in which we will be covering the state of the election as both candidates await the nominations of both parties. Let's take a look at the candidates. On the left, we have the spunky Democratic senator whose campaign has taken the country by storm and incited some sort of revolution in the younger voters. He is up against the TikTok mom of presidential candidates who is running for her 7th time. And on the right, we have a typical conservative who's so far behind in the polls we won't even mention him, up against Ronald Dump, the porta potty king of the Northeast, turned politician within the past year. As you may recall, it has been an eventful race so far, with the spunky Democratic senator promising free dental care for all and to bring back the $5 footlong, while Ronald Dump has made vows to take back the land stolen from the U.S. by Chinatown in New York. More on that and the nominations next. Whoa, Junior. Didn't think you'd be back until next week for spring break. Here, come in. What's up, old man? Been a while. What brings you back so early? Oh, is that my Junior? The one and only. Oh my, it's good to see you. Oh, and you look hungry. Come on, let's get you some food. So, Junior, why are you home so early? Well, actually, I have some big news. Did you find a girl? Oh, that'd be lovely, Junior. No, Mom. I actually dropped out of college to pursue some passions. Now, why would you do that, son? We pay good money for you to go to that school so you can make something of yourself. I can still make something of myself, Dad. I have a plan. Well, your mother and I would love to hear it. Oh, Johnny, I'm sure Junior's plan is wonderful, and he'll be home more often, so it's more to ask. Actually, my plan is to start up an artisanal mezza business. It's really a lucrative market with high demand, so I'm sure to make some profit, especially with my business model. If Junior's coming home, does that mean I don't get his room? Oh, Emily.
Welcome back to Single Straight Man, where we have been following Peter, a single straight man, on his quest to find love in a group of 30 conventionally attractive women. Thus far, 27 women have been sent home, and Peter is left with a tough decision. 3 women are on his mind, but who will win his heart? Find out tonight on the season finale of Single Straight Man. Climate change. It is just a hoax by the hemp industry to sell more environmentally friendly hemp and hemp products.
Are you tired of being a scrawny piece of shit? Sick of not having to walk through doors sideways? Fed up with being able to stretch your back? Then my program is for you. This is X Big Juicy Muscles, designed to make you look good. Because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you look good. By the end of my program, girls will want to be with you, and guys will want to be in you. So I had a really good time with you today. I did too. I wanted to talk about what happened the other day. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just need to know that you're in this for real, and that you're legit. Peter, I did slip up a little and hooked up with my ex, but it didn't mean anything. If anything, it made me realize... Wait, you cheated on me? I did. Was he cute?
What?
I just don't see how we can support Junior with this haircut. It's math we're talking about.
John, he's our son. We need to support him no matter what. That's what family does.
But clearly he doesn't know what's best for him. That's for us as his parents to decide. Oh, Johnny, if you had done what your parents thought was best for you, you'd have never taken that job as a door-to-door bidet salesman and have met me. You do have a point there. I always do, Johnny. Mwah. Welcome back, folks. We've just received some breaking news. In a twist no one saw coming, Republican candidate Ronald Dumb has won the nominations of both parties, meaning that as we move forward in this election, he will be the only candidate supported by an official party. For more insight, we go live to Jerry Queen at the DNC. Jerry?
Yes, thank you, Flanderson. As you can see, I'm here at the DNC, where the Democratic Party has just announced their nominee to be Republican candidate Ronald Dumb. It's still unclear why they have made this decision, but it is sure to upset voters across the country, especially those in the younger crowd, as they have been supporting the spunky senator due to his promises for free dental care. But for more on this issue, I have here with me Clayton White. Clayton, may I ask what you think about all this?
As you can, Jerry. I have one thing to say. You got him.
What do you mean by that, Clayton?
Well, you see, when I got the primary election ballot, I filled it out, my name, my signature, my address, marked myself as a Democrat, went past all of the communist zombies they have running, and I wrote in Ronald Dumb. Then I went on Facebook to harass minorities.
So are you telling me you voted for Ronald Dumb as a Democratic write-in?
I sure did, and I'll do it again in November. Well, Flanderson, as you can see, it is a shit show here at the DNC, and judging by the number of Confederate flags I'm starting to see, I think Clayton may not have been alone in voting for Ronald Dumb as a Democratic write-in.
You know, the people on the left like to say that guns kill people. But so do bears. Bears kill people, but we don't go banning bears, do we? No, we can't do that. It is within my Second Amendment right that I should be able to go and shoot a bear to death. Not even to death, turn it into red pulp all over the place. Paint my walls with that bear and a semi-automatic.
This is not like other programs you may have tried in the past. By the end of my 7.5-week regimen, I guarantee that you will be looking good and feeling good. Right here, we've got Jim doing some shoulder work. You go, Jim. Bring it on. Yep. So, I had a really good time with you today. I did too. How's your brother doing? My brother? Yeah. He's doing okay. That's good. I'd really like to see him again. I'm sure we can make that happen. I'd like that. Oh, okay. Welcome back. If you're just joining us here this evening, we are amidst the victory of candidate Dumb, who has won the nominations of both parties. It seems enough people voted for Dumb as a Democratic write-in that he won the respective nomination by popularity. We now go live to the RNC, where candidate Dumb is giving his victory speech. Thank you very much. Everybody's starting to get very complicated business. Thank you very much. It is with the utmost humility that I accept not only the Republican nomination, but the Democratic nomination as well. A lot of you may not have seen this coming. I do. It's because I'm the best, and I've only got the best people working for me. No one else did a chance, as I'm the best. We're gonna do some great things since we're in office when we win the election in November. We're getting there, 100%. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the nuts and the berries that they put in trail mix. No one wants that. So we just want the M&Ms in the trail mix. Just cut the crap. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of Chinatown. We're gonna take back our land from Chinatown in New York. They stole the land from us. We don't need that. We need U.S. land all across New York, Chinatown. And yeah, we can start with that. Within my first 100 days at the office, we're going to be doing both those things, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be. Oh my god. So I had a really good time with you today. I did too. So what do you think of Chris? What? What? Now a lot of you might be worried about the diet. Well, I'm here to tell you don't have to worry about the diet. Mine consists of two things: baked chicken breasts and broccoli. Drink some water, eat chicken breast, eat broccoli, that's it. Ain't that right, Jim? Jim's here drinking water. Good job, Jim. Get the gains. So, Junior, your mother and I have been talking about what you said the other day, and we want you to know that you have our full support for your artisanal meth lab startup. Yo, that's great. And I promise I won't botch this up. I'll be the meth king of Wisconsin. Can I try some of Junior's meth? Hey, maybe when you're older, Ed. Or it's as simple as this. You pay me $300 a month. You come to my house, my gym. I teach you the exercises, you get the gains. You look good, you feel good, you look good. Just like Jim over here, we got him doing some sweeping, and by sweeping I of course mean dynamic shoulder work. It's all about the shoulders, your ex-juicy muscle.
Peter, ladies, as you can see, there are only 2 roses. Unfortunately, one of you will be heading home tonight. So without further ado, I leave the stage to you, Peter. Chris, I actually only need 1 rose tonight. I mean, we don't usually do that, Peter. I need to do this, Chris. Okay then, Peter. And Chris? Yes, Peter? Do you accept this rose? Oh my god, Peter. I don't know what to say. Just say yes, Chris. Okay then, Peter. Yes. Yeah.
So what are you waiting for? Become a new you. One that looks good, and feels good, and look good, feel good, and feel good and look good. With X-Juicy Muscle X. Sign up today. Call the number 827-5309. And that just goes to show that it's not premarital sex if you never get married. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Be sure to stick around for the condition suite with Foxbreaker. Good night.
Oh, hello. Zach Drennan here to explain the joke to you. Over this semester, I found that humor is often a way that we try and cope with situations in our lives that upset us or just make us uncomfortable. And for me, I often make jokes about society. In this final project, I wanted to portray several different aspects of my life that I use humor to try and cope with. These aspects include sexuality, family, politics, and body image. Each one of these aspects is gone over inside this video in a humorous and satirical way. So after all this work, I'm really hoping that you can go down below and smash that like button. But if you didn't like it, then you can leave. Otherwise, be sure to subscribe and ding that bell so you can know when I've made new content for you to enjoy. And remember, if enough of you do that, I can monetize these videos and drop out of college. Thanks.